YouTube, it's Erin, and I would like to welcome you to my luxury closet 529, a place where not everything is luxurious, but a lot of it is luxurious to me, and here I like to share some of those luxuries with you. Speaking of luxuries, I have been busy lately, and so I'm selling a few items. I'm actually selling, I guess you could say 1, 2, 3, 4 items. And I'm going to show all of those to you here at the start, and then we will get into the triple Louis Vuitton unboxing. One of those items has been top of my wish list for almost a year, and it has finally made it into my hot little hands. But before I show you those new items, I do want to show you the items that I'm selling. The first item is my Fendi Baguette. There's nothing wrong with this bag. It is a great little bag. It comes with lots of accoutrements, and I'll get into that here in a second. It is the debossed leather in the Rosa Bourbon color. And as far as wear and tear, there is a little bit of wrinkling on the bag, like for instance, right here, like right along here. And I can certainly send you photographs of it. If you are interested in purchasing, you can reach out to me on my email, which is myluxurycloset529@gmail.com, or DM me on Instagram. The name there is the same. But this item is in pretty pristine condition. You can just kind of look at the interior there. It does come with a handbag insert. I've got a couple dust bags in there just so that it keeps its shape. And then at the bottom, you can see an M Boutique bay shaper. I love those bay shapers, and you will get that. And I actually have some more of those bay shapers to show you here in just a little bit when I unbox the new items, the 3 new Louis Vuitton items, all of which could be considered handbags, 2 of which I think for sure are handbags. I am selling this as a bundle, and what it comes with is the bag, the original short strap, the original shoulder strap, and for most people this is not long enough to go crossbody. And so I ended up picking up 2 additional crossbody straps, and they can be shortened to shoulder length as well. And one of them is in more of a lighter camel type background, and then the other one is in a darker, more chocolate brown type background. And you can see that there's a pretty big width difference between these 2. I like the fatter one if I'm going to wear it across my chest, and I like the skinnier one if I'm going to wear it more as a crossbody. Sorry for the flickering lights. We've got a thunderstorm going on right now. Let me try on the 2 long straps. This is what I mean in terms of wearing this bag as kind of a bum bag, kind of crossbody across the chest. I really like the thicker strap if I'm going to wear it this way. It's extremely comfortable. If I'm going to wear it at a normal crossbody length, I like this skinny strap. I think that it suits it very nicely. And then as a long shoulder, the strap that it comes with works really well. I can put it crossbody, but it's higher than I have the thick strap adjusted to. It's just a little bit too high for me. With my measurements, I'm 5'8" and about 145 pounds, and I have kind of a little bit bigger chest. And so this strap, if it was like 2 inches longer, it would be perfect, but it's just not. But it works great as a shoulder strap. I really like the shorter strap that it comes with as a grab handle or a crook of the arm carry. For me personally, it's too short to wear it as a shoulder bag with the shorter strap. So this Fendi Baguette retails for $37.50 plus tax, and then each of these 2 straps retail for around $9.20 plus tax. The lighter color of pink in the straps is called Rosa Quartz, and then the bag is called Rosa Bourbon, so it's just a slightly lighter pink. But as you can see when I tried it on, it looks really nice together. And so the retail value of this after tax is around $6,000 for all of these items. And I'm asking for $2,475 shipped to your door within the United States. And I would take Zelle, Cashapp, or Venmo friends and family as forms of payment. So if you want to reach out to me, my info is down in the description box, and that way you can snag this great deal. The last item I have for sale would be this Saint Laurent card holder. It's got a zip compartment on the top which opens to a leather interior, as you can see. And then on the back side, you have card slots. Now the card slots are very barely stretched. The leather on the Saint Laurent card holders is very, very stiff to start with. And so I've loosened it just a little bit, but it is still in pretty new condition. And these retail for around $450 plus tax. And I'm asking $325 for this one if you are interested. My hand's shaking. I've had too much caffeine today. Now we are on to my dream bag reveal. I did not rebox this up. I have worn it. I've had it for a little while. And some of you may be able to guess what this is. I have tried to order this before and failed. I ordered it from the Real and it came and it wasn't as described. But this time a fashion file came through for me and I did pick up finally the Ink Keepall 25 by Louis Vuitton. I got one with amazing alignment. It's got this bleached look, which I absolutely love. And the color of the leather is called Ink. And that is the same color as my Monogram Speedy 20. But I do find these two bags to be very different. The Keepall 25 holds a lot more and the finishes are very different. The Monogram has a very thick coating in my opinion, and this canvas is a much thinner coating. But I can use the straps interchangeably on these two. So it'll be really nice to have a leather option for this bag if I do want to change the look away from this canvas strap. The interior of this bag is a textile lining, and Zumani was kind enough to send me a handbag insert for this Keepall so that it keeps its beautiful structure. Zumani also sends me these really nice handbag organization tools. They're little slip pockets that you can use for credit cards or AirPods or lots of other things. I picked this mauve pink color because I thought it would look amazing with the bleach dye, and I think it totally does. All right, so now the moment of truth. Check that out. It is so much easier to see inside. And with the Keepall 25, I do like to use the slip pockets on the Zumani inserts in order to conserve space. So I would use less card holders, for example, and be able to haul around my Diet Dr. Pepper, which is my drink of choice. Now, most Keepall 25s have silver hardware or gunmetal hardware. So this is a real treat to have aged gold hardware, which is a finish that Louis Vuitton just does not do very often at all. So that is it for the beautiful Ink Keepall. Let's get on to the next unboxing. This is a little bit of a bonus unboxing. I do have two more Louis Vuitton items to show you, but I just realized that I have another Zumani insert that I wanted to feature, and it is from their Silky collection. Once again, they sent me some organizational tools for my handbags. You can use these kind of side by side within a bag in order to make compartments inside of your handbag. If you watch my channel regularly, you may remember a recent unboxing I had where I featured the beautiful nautical Speedy 25. And this bag has a very light interior, which is a perfect time to protect it with Zumani. And so as you can see, I love the interior. I certainly don't want anything to go wrong with it. And I thought this creamy insert would be the perfect way to protect it. It also really fills it out nicely. You can tell immediately the bag has more shape than it did. You look inside, you still get a peek at the lining, but you also get that beautiful silky cream color as well, which coordinates perfectly. So now I really don't even need to stuff this bag since I have that organizer inside. I always tie my handles upright when storing my bags because I have seen little dents made in the chaps from having the handles in the downward position for too long. So here we go, the last two Louis Vuitton unboxings for the day. The first is an item I found on Yugi's Closet, and I'm so pumped that I got this before the price increases were announced. I do think the price increases are going to affect the pre-love market. This item was in like new condition, according to Yugi's, and you do have to read the description and look at the photographs because sometimes like new items on Yugi's Closet include cornerware and things like that, and I'm not okay with that. But this is the mini pochette accessoire. Now, this item I believe the new price of it is $790 for the monogram, and I think it is $810 for the damier ebene. I don't know why they did a different price. The zipper on it is buttery smooth, and I have already installed an M Boutique Australia base shaper. That was given to me, which I appreciate so much, but I totally believe in these little base shapers. Look how it tucks underneath the seams, and it just looks like it was meant to be a part of the bag all along. These little mini pochettes, they tend to bottom out and sag whenever they're not fully stuffed, and these base shapers make it so where they will stand up so much better on their own, and they also provide such a nice shape for these little bags. I use my damier ebene mini pochette accessoire all the time when we go to events where there's a size limit, because the smallest size limit is typically around 6 by 4, and the mini pochette squeezes into that category perfectly. I can fit everything I need for a few hours inside except for my phone, which ends up going in my pocket or my hand. So I'm super excited for this piece. It is made in France, which is something I love as well. I once had 3 pochette accessoires in the new model, which is the model that comes with the leather strap for the shoulder and then also has a pocket inside. I ended up selling my monogram and my damier azur pieces because I wanted to be able to attach a chain from side to side, and you couldn't do that very nicely with these bags. And so I kind of felt like I just wanted to have one of them. And the one I decided to keep was the all-weather one. Now, eventually I used it so much that I ended up starting to wear it out a little bit. And so I did sell that item to a reseller, fully disclosing the wear around here. This is where it was wearing a little bit, right there where the D-ring attaches. And then I ended up purchasing this one pre-loved and essentially upgrading to one that was in better condition. Whenever Louis Vuitton released the new model, which is not this one, but the one in this box, I kind of scoffed at it because the price was so high that I thought it was a bit ridiculous for what you were getting. But I'm eating my words because now I think it might be worth it. Fortunately, I did pick this one up before they had another price increase, and I thought I would share something with you that I thought was kind of interesting. Now, M Boutique, again, generously gifted me a base shaper for this bag, and the base shaper that they have for this bag fits like a glove. Some of their base shapers go up on the sides so that they keep the bag spread out. And what I found so interesting is that this bag is wider than the old new model, because when I put the insert from the old new model into the new model, it's loose. And so they did make this bag slightly bigger than this one. Something else I found kind of interesting is that the Murakami pochette accessoires, I've been told, or I've heard, are smaller than this new model. They're like the previous version. And I find that quite disappointing that they would make them smaller than the model 2 models ago. But the new model has this organization, so I don't feel like I need a Zumani insert for this one. It's got a zippered pocket, a slip pocket there, and then it has 2 slip pockets there that I'd probably use for cards, and then another full pocket in the back. Now, as you can see, there is a clip underneath the tab, and I did again get one made in France, which I love. And it also comes with this Vaquetta shoulder strap, which is very similar to the one that came with the new model, if not the same. Now, I always add an aftermarket clip to one end so that I'm not constantly pulling the leather in and out when I take the strap on and off. I think that's hard on them. So here it is with the chain dangling as it is supposed to and the shoulder strap. I think that we have a shoulder drop that is slightly longer for the new model than it is for the old new model, but it is really close. Let's look at the depth real quick from a different angle. It's really hard to see much of a difference here, if at all. And in fact, the amount I'm smushing them in on the sides makes the newer model of the pochette accessories with the chain look like it's narrower, at least to my eye in this viewfinder. but I will tell you that it is not narrower. I'll show you actually real quick. Let's take out the base shapers. Again, you can see here that the base shaper with the older new model design, it tucks right in between those seams. And I guess that could be why it's narrower, because it's designed to tuck between those two seams. But the new model does feel roomier to me for some reason. And I didn't think that would be the case with all of the extra added organization. The organizer I have inside of my Damier Ebene Pushette accessoire, it's from a company that's not in business anymore. You'll have to let me know what you think. Do you think they're the same? I guess they could be. Maybe I'm wrong about this whole thing, but I feel like this one's just a little bit bigger. So that is the end of my show and tell for the day. If you're interested in this beautiful Fendi Baguette, please reach out to me. My contact information's down in the description box. Again, it's $24.75 for the bag with the 2 straps. I have the dust bag. I've got the authenticity card or whatever, the card that comes with it. And so you get the full set minus the receipt. And so again, reach out to me. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, what are you waiting for? Do it and ring the notification bell so that you are notified of future exciting content such as this. Also, go find me on Instagram. The name there's the same. It's the @ then myluxurycloset529. You can DM me there, or you can email me at myluxurycloset529@gmail.com. If I don't hear from you, I will see you again real soon. Take care and have a fabulous day. Bye.